Welcome back, Tater Tots, to the channel for another new episode of our Solar System Legacy Challenge, episode 41. So it is Sunday, the same day, that Eden came home this morning from the party. So we're literally continuing right where we left off. And Vance has decided that for this Sunday, he is going to take the kids over to see Victor's house where he and Jeanette have moved into and are living. And he has baked some fresh cookies for that occasion. So it looks like Gage is calling him. It's good to hear from you, or it's good to hear your voice, Vance. I want to ask you if I should get to know Alejandro Geiger a little bit better as a friend. So he's like, yeah, I think you should go for it. So, okay, we are going to travel with our kids. So we're going to take, oh, sorry, not Vincent, Eden and Evan, Eli, and Eve. We have arrived at Victor's house and they are out here because it is a blizzard. And so we need to come and knock on the door, but for some reason it seems like nobody can actually get to the door, which is terrible. Really terrible. Oh, wait, some of them were able to get in, so never mind. This is no longer an issue. So, okay, we are inside the house and look at this place. This is really nice, Victor. It looks like this is his garage. And we've got a bathroom over here, a small little kitchen area. So very cute, very homey. Okay. And a nice dining room. And then we've got the staircase right when you come in. So let's take a look upstairs. Let's see what we got. So it looks like we have a little hallway. Looks like he's still under some construction here. And here is Jeanette's room, super cute. And this is Victor's room. So I like that. That looks nice. And then we have a little balcony out here. So very modern, very cozy. All right, well, it looks like Victor is making food for everybody. He's like, it's so great to see you, Vance. Thanks for coming over to check out my new place. Vance is like, no problem. I have made some cookies for everybody, so definitely help yourself. So, of course, Vance came right over to start watching TV, but the kids look like they're having a good time. Look at little Jeanette cleaning up. Eve is so excited to see her friend. And Eden, of course, she does like her Uncle Victor, and Jeanette, of course, she doesn't have any issues, but she wasn't wanting to spend her Sunday evening doing this. And she's just, all she can think about is Tommy. Tommy, Tommy, Tommy. That's all she has on her mind. So she's going to send him a text. A text. And then we're going to also have her chat with him and just kind of, see how things go. And look at little Jeanette over here. Or sorry, that's not Jeanette, that's Eve. Man, they kind of look similar. And what did he make? Tofu chicken, saltimbocca? And so he did that without even doing it for everyone else. Rude, Victor. Okay, it's fine, it's fine. So Vance is like, hey, don't worry, I'm going to make some food for everybody. So I've been trying to do homework for school, but the last few assignments I felt really hard. Maybe I'm not smart enough to do it. Vance would say, just spend more time on it. Practice makes perfect. Okay, so let's cook something that's gourmet for everybody. All right, he's gonna make some chicken sambatica or whatever. All right, it looks like the kids are just kind of exploring. Girl, what are you watching on TV? People be woohooing and whatnot. So she's not even paying attention though. She is too busy talking with her boo. And she's like, hey, Jeanette, how are you doing? She's like, things have been all right. It's just me and Dad here, though, so sometimes it gets kind of boring. And it looks like she's got questions. She wants to know about being a teenager. Oh, you better watch out, Victor. She wants to know things. She wants to know. Oh, so Eli is over here just spending some time with his uncle Victor, asking him for advice and talking to him about his dreams. Because Victor is a great one to talk about that because of him being like a musician and everything. So, so cute. And Evan, look at these kids just making a mess everywhere they go. And oh, Eli, thank you for cooking, Uncle Victor, even though you didn't make enough food for everybody. Honestly. And here's Vance. I think he's about to be finished. Look at that. That looks great. Eden is going to call all the kids and everybody to come and grab some food, so we will have to see. Looks like everyone's pretty much going for the actual main dish, which is good, because I was worried that they might all just go for a cookie. But, of course, Jeanette did. Oh, I thought Eve did too. Nope, it's chicken. But Victor's having his dessert now. He's like, man, these cookies are great, Vance. You've always been a really good cook. So, so cute. And all these kids together. But little Jeanette, she's loving that cookie. And Evan just sitting here hanging out with everybody and Eden. I love watching everybody just having a good time, but I feel like Jeanette has something she wants to ask Eden. She keeps like side-eyeing her, and the way she's kind of side-eyeing Evan, what if she had a crush on Evan? I mean, they're not biologically related. So I don't know. I don't know. She is looking at him like she's thinking something with her little pouty lip. And there he goes. He turned around and looked at her too. Ah, and Eden, she's like, "Hey, Jeanette, what's up? You got something you want to talk to me about?" Oh, she's really cold. This poor girl has no thermostat probably in this house. She's like, Eden, what do you do when you have a crush on a boy? And Eden's like, oh, honey, when you've got a crush on a boy, you do everything you can to talk to him. You just find excuses. But, I'm still figuring that out myself. Look, even she's disappointed. She's like, "Ugh, I just don't understand what to do either about Tommy. I made such a fool of myself." So Eden is going to ask Vance. She's like, Dad, I'm going to go ahead and head on home. I just need to get some sleep for school. Is that okay? So he's like, sure, honey, we'll meet you there. So, all right, guys, we're going to go home with her. All right, guys, Eden is calling Tommy. She's like, hey, I was wondering if you wanted to come over. I'm home alone. Guys, oh my gosh, she is being so rebellious. This is so unlike her, but look, he will be right over. He had no hesitations. So we are going to um, add him to a group, and she's going to, of course, have him come inside, but we're going to have them go upstairs to, well, maybe not to her bedroom, but maybe come over here to hang out upstairs. All right, so he is finally coming over. I'm going to give her another sleep replacement because this girl is she's just passing out, guys, and she is trying to, spend more time with this boy. Eden has been here talking at the bar with Tommy, and she has to use the bathroom really bad. But the rest of the family has gotten home, and it looks like they are all headed to bed. So Vance has no idea that Tommy is even here. He just assumes that Eden is in bed already. But this girl is being so sneaky. Look, she's using the bathroom upstairs, so she didn't even have to go past her dad. And look, so, okay, Evan is going into the bedroom. Eve is going to sleep, and she doesn't honestly think anything about Eden not being in the bed. She's just like, oh, she's probably just watching TV or doing something somewhere. So it's really nothing strange to her. So she is showing off her outfit to him here in the studio, and he seems to really like it. So he did clap for her. So I do like about that. She's going to complain about her parents to him really quick. So they are monkeying around again, and so she's going to try to flirt again, see if she can get things moving. All right, guys, she's going to try to, oh, she was going to just try to embrace him, but it looks like he is leaving for the night. But, all right, girl. Well, I guess look at her. She's feeling confident, so she is going to go do a run. So, more power to her. This girl is up and at it. So, okay, guys. Well, we're going to have to wait until everyone gets home from work and school because remember, Vance is planning on meeting with Janessa for dinner so that way they can figure out what in the world they are going to do about everything going on with, oh my gosh, I forgot her name, Eden. So I will see you guys here in a bit. Look, guys, Ted Harris called her. I can't believe that happened. Anyways, it was nice to talk to you. I'll see you at school. So, literally at 3 in the morning, they were just chatting on the phone. So, oh my gosh, like, I know that this girl wants to make out and kiss Tommy, but does she still like Ted? Oh my gosh, there's so many things we've got to figure out about this girl. I think she's just so confused and being a really emotional teenager, but she's going to work on some extra credit. And then, like I said, guys, I'll come back unless something else happens. Vance has just gotten home from work, and so we are going to text Vanessa here really quick to see if she is going, or not Vanessa, Janessa. We are going to message her to see if she would be willing to go to dinner to talk about things with Eden. So Vance is like, "Ugh, okay, I've got this. We're going to figure out what we need to do to help her." Janessa and Vance have headed over to Fast Fry and Burger, and so we are going to come over here and eat. So, yes, guys, this is a whole collection of CC. I built this restaurant here using that CC. So, this is our fast fry and burger place. So, I haven't gotten to use this yet, but of course, this is like showing through. But, anyways, yeah, so this is where they are going to just eat something, nothing too fancy because, obviously they're exes and they just want to keep things simple. And so, yeah, looks like we've got some trash sitting over there and whatnot. But okay, we will come over here and he's going to request a table for the two of them. And it was nice talking to you today. Oh, he talked with Maria, and this girl is just walking around with nothing on. And we're gonna fix this because this girl has got to be cold. Okay, so he's gonna ask, he's like, hey, so is there a table that we could sit at? And who's this little kid? Robin Bass. He's cute. He reminds me of Victor's hair that he had when he was a child. So he's like, oh, gosh, really? He's like, yes, we have tables here. Not very good customer service, but it is a fast food place, so not really surprising. He's like, yep, go get a table. You're fine. It's any table that you would like. So, Janessa, girl. Oh, looks like he's getting waited to be seated. So it looks like all the waiters and waitresses here are not too happy with their jobs. And poor Janessa got quartered in the bathroom by this kid. Looks like it's finally his turn, so this guy's like, yeah, I'll show you to your table. It's just over this way. But it looks like Janessa already knew where it was. Vance, boy, why you going behind the counter? All right, here comes Janessa. So he's like, hey, let's go ahead and get some food here. We're pretty much ready. So we have Vance here getting a root beer float. Vanessa's getting the chef's choice of plum soda. And then Vance is getting the Black 5 burger. And Janessa is getting a veggie burger. So they're going to go ahead and order their food here. So it looks like this guy, oh, it's a goth and he's bald. Oh, these two that they're married. Oh, interesting. I wonder if this is like a kid they adopted or just a friend or if he's just literally sitting there. So, all right, well, boy, don't get us all sick. Look at her. She's like, please make it fast. So Vance is going to try to make things nice and easy by, who are you blowing kisses to? Who are you blowing kisses to? Is there somebody here? Brinley is here? Oh, snap. So, oh, interesting. Okay, must have been blowing a kiss to her. That's super awkward. But he's going to tell her a knock-knock joke. It looks like things are very uncomfortable. This person's inspired, but she's uncomfortable, which I feel like she always is. So can he discuss the uncomfortable mood? So it came up with the option for Vance to cheer up parents. So I think Janessa is just super upset about things going on with Eden. She's like, so you're telling me Eden was at a party? He's like, yeah, she snuck out basically when I didn't know and went to this party. And I found out that she was drinking there. And of course, there were boys. She's like, oh, gosh, that brings back memories, doesn't it? He's like, yeah, which by the way, isn't a good thing because then she brought up the fact that I had children with several different women. And, that's just, her throwing it in my face. She's like, well, what else do you expect from her, Vance? You're not the best example at all, especially when it comes to women. He's like, well, then what do you think I should do? And she's like, well, I mean, honestly, you just need to kind of let her be her. Look at the way Janessa is like looking at her drink. Vance is over here looking incredibly pleased with his root beer float, but Janessa is over here like, better not. Vance is just so uncertain about what to do. Janessa's like, look, Vance, okay, you've got to just take it a step at a time with her, okay? Eden is a girl. She's growing up to be a young woman, so she wants to do things on her own. She doesn't want to have your permission for everything. And Vance is like, well, what do you mean? Like, I feel like I give her lots of freedom. She's like, well, she wants you to trust her. Like the fact that, she didn't tell you makes her feel like because she feels like she can't trust you. You haven't really been a father that's there for them all the time. He's like, well, you're one to talk. You didn't, do anything to take care of her when she was little. And she's like, Vance, you know exactly like what was going on. And you know that I'm aware that I wasn't a very good mother, but I'm trying to make up for that now. And look, these two just do not like each other at all. And he's just trying to make it work, but Janessa is just not having it. Vance is trying to make the conversation a little bit better because you guys can see they are having an offensive conversation. Janessa is like, look, Vance, I don't like you. Things did not end well for us, and we're never going to come to an agreement when it comes to parenting. Like, you just have to do what you feel is right. Oh, Sinister Sims are always up to no good. Oh wow, so she is a sinister one. And what does that mean when they glow and send out stuff like that? But if you guys notice, it looks like their relationship has gotten a little bit better. It's no longer in the red. The romantic is definitely in the red, but things are looking a little bit up for them. Of course, here goes Vance pointing out Janessa's flaws. Like, this is just a never-ending conflict between the two of them. I feel like they're not going to get anything resolved. She's like, look, I'm going to tell you one last time, Vance. Okay, I'm going to eat this burger and then I'm going to go home. But what you need to do with Eden is just let her be. Let her know that you trust her and that, let her know the consequences of what could happen if she, decides to go too far with something, and let her make that choice because you don't really have a right as her father to tell her what to do when you never listened. He's like, well, as her father, that gives me the right to tell her. She's like, I'm just trying to help you. He's like, well, that's terrible advice. She's like, well, you think you're such a great parent. She's like, please. Yep, this conversation is over. So Vance, he's just gonna kind of do what he feels is right. He might talk to Medea about it. One thing's for sure, this boy really enjoyed his burger. I have to say, guys, with this CC, I love the animation of the little fry stuff for all the French fries. It's so cute. And then also, like, all the little electronic things going on. Like, this fast food CC is amazing. And I had so much fun with building this. Vance has ended the conversation by paying the bill. And Janessa, you can see she straight left so fast. She was like, bye, Vance. Let's never do this again too soon. That girl, I'm telling you, like, I really want to see what they have in here. He views her as unattractive, broken up, so not all love lasts. These Sims are no longer together. So I think she is very, like, hurt by that. And she just, she focuses on herself. Look, family oriented. That girl was not family oriented. Mm-mm-mm. Anyways, we're gonna get back home to our kiddos. Eden has just been up here in her room crying. She has just been so upset about everything going on and with Vance trying to punish her and not being able to see Tommy, even though she did sneak in him visiting the other night. And so things are just not going well for her right now. And it's 2 o'clock in the morning and all the kids are up just being rambunctious as ever. Oh my goodness. But anyways, I'm gonna probably just fast forward until we get to tomorrow. One thing that Vance needs to learn about teens is you have to take their phone away, and he did not do that. So she is busy over here texting Tommy, and she's gonna chat with him just to see even more so if, things are going good. He's like, what? I'm sleeping. Oh, she's like, oh my gosh, like, fine. Ted always talks to her in the middle of the night. But this poor girl, she's like so energetic and everything too. So I think we'll have her go and, well, looks like she's going to go watch a comedy. So I guess she's going to work on her comedy skill. And it looks like we've got Evan asleep. Eli, oh, he's cleaning. That's fantastic. Make something of excellent quality. Collect a new crystal. So, okay, I haven't ever seen that before. And Eve, she is wanting to read. Girl, get out of the pool. My gosh, I'm not messing with that. No, 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 honey. Oh my gosh, it's a blizzard. Like, what about a blizzard do you not understand? I'm gonna get her to come in here and clean stuff up because this is unacceptable. And here she is turning blue, and girl, you better get, there we go. Okay. Yeah, I wonder why you're cold. Seriously, guys, I need to just put a freaking fence over the swimming pool. Eden has just been hanging out all night, being on her computer, on her phone, texting her friends, and she's now currently warming herself with a fire, but she's decided that she is going to try out this new dance workout video that all her friends have talked about recently because she has heard that it's supposed to be really good and, she wants to stay in the know about what's going on. And why can't she do it anymore? Oh, well, she was going to do it. I guess we'll have to try it later. But what is she doing? She is boosting her confidence, trying to make herself feel really good. So, this girl, I swear, she's just trouble. Eden has gotten home from school and it looks like she has unlocked the people person lifestyle. So, I want to see about this one, the people person lifestyle. So, Sims living a people person lifestyle have an easier time building and maintaining a large friend group, sometimes at the cost of connecting with those friends. To acquire or maintain this lifestyle, Sim should have 4 or more friends. So lifestyle effects keeps lower relationship level friends easier, but struggles to keep good friends or higher. Various benefits when interacting with 3 or more friends at a time or when making a new friend. Less likely to gain long-term sentiments with friends. Greater need to be social. Tense when friend group contains fewer than 4 Sims. Which actually that does make quite a bit of sense for Eden because, you know, she's trying to fit in with everybody. She's going to go ahead and take care of the bills for Vance. But Jeanette like comes over every day after school. Eden has left for drama club, and this popped up. The principal has banned the experimental play Dolphins of Light from being performed this week. Eden perform a she would rather Eden performed a musical, Songs of My Happy Cat. The cast was super excited about the original show and wants to revolt and perform it anyway. Should Eden perform the musical or the experimental show? I feel like she should perform the experimental show. She's trying to fit in. So, oh no, Eden has been doing poorly in school and she now is the CEO. Like a dolphin soaring through the water at great speed, so too does the enjoyment of the audience soar during the performance of Dolphins of Light. Victor wants to come over and hang out, sure. Aghast, the principal can barely believe what she is seeing, but is too nervous to stop the play in front of all the parents. She makes Eden lose a grade for the insubordinate action, but the student body is impressed with your bold move. Eden gains Spain for her antics. Wow, so good for her. She has been way more bold lately and trying out all sorts of things. And oh, but here is Victor. Oh my gosh, guys. Look what's happening again. No freaking way. Jeanette. Oh, oh my gosh. No, this seriously, who's this? Wait, Eden, get yourself out of the... Oh my gosh. Plead for Jeanette. Come on, wake up. Eve, this is like your best friend. Please don't let her die, Reaper. Seriously, Victor has adopted her. Don't do this to me. No, I just told you guys about this happening in a when I was playing off camera, and now it's happened again. This girl always swims in the freaking pool. She seriously has a death wish. Oh, well, the family is like devastated. Like, no wonder these 2 boys are going to be gloomy for Generation 3. I mean, does this not just fit the script? And girl, where are you, Eve? Freezing to death. Oh my gosh, go inside. Go inside now because you need to get warm. Here comes Eve. Oh, frickin' Eden, go here and get warm too. Please, Reaper, please, 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 please. Oh my god, I think we did it. Yes! Jeanette has been brought back to life. Eve's impassioned pleas to the Grim Reaper must have worked. Like, not... I was about to say, guys, please don't do this to a child again. And girl, you have saved her life twice. Twice. Look at her. She is so proud. Here she comes. Here she comes. Okay, we see you. We see you, Jeanette. Now get out of the pool. I'm gonna straight send this girl home. Go home. Get out of my pool and go. Yeah, Eden, I know you're freezing to death, so girl, you better go in there because you tried to swim again. This is seriously going to be the death of me. Literally. Literally. This pool. Can we be done with winter now? Because I'm tired of everybody almost dying. Or dying. Seriously. Wow. I don't even know what to say, guys. Like, do you see this? Do you see this? This house is like cursed. Victor literally just like witnessed his own daughter die and come back to life. He's like, okay, well, that was stressful. I'm going to come in here and do some yoga. Life is great. Ah, my life is fantastic. My kids are fine. Okay, so now we've got Eve and Eden asleep. Evan is asleep. Eli needs to come in here and sleep. And Vance is also sleeping. And Victor, boy, you better go home. And I already sent Jeanette home, so we should be in the clear. At least we better be. Whew. Well, anyways, now that Grim, I guess, is making himself comfortable in my house and just, you know, gonna watch some TV. No biggie. Change the channel. I guess we'll just let him do his thing. He apparently doesn't like this show, but I'm going to end this episode here. So thank you so much, Tater Tots, for joining me on another wonderfully dramatic episode of my Solar System Legacy Challenge. I have seen you way too many times in this LP, bro. You need to leave. Don't argue with me. You heard me. You heard me. You know exactly what I said. Get out of my house and never come back. Don't you get flirty with me. You trying to woo me, it's gonna do nothing. I know, I know. Yes, guys, I'm having an argument with the Reaper right now. He's just not getting a clue. Okay, guys, I'll really let you go this time. So thank you once again, Tater Tots, and I will catch you next time. See ya.